Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at a team around Tyranitar. This is a thing I just built recently and I wanted to try that out in Halloween Cup. It was so good last year and I didn't get one because I didn't, like, my internet or frustration still on there. Didn't really get a good one, so here we go and we have a pretty decent. It doesn't look that good from like the IV spread where you see it goes to 1498 CP, which is beautiful and was a high rank, so I was like, yeah, I'm fine with that, I'm totally fine with that. And this team worked amazing. I think gained like 200 points or something again with this team. I don't know. Like right now, both teams I recently showcased, this one and the Scissor team. I can highly recommend both of them. Like they are so good. Like I had so much fun playing, especially this one. This wasn't as like strong as the Scissor team, of course, because I went basically 12-1, even though it should be 13-0. But yeah, I got some losses with this team. But in general, I think I did. I think I did 1-1, I think, and then a 4-1 and a 4-1. So in total 9-3, if I'm correct. Yeah, I can do math. I think I can do math. I think I did one more extra set and went 3-2 though. I don't know. But definitely only positive results with this team, which was really nice. Shadow Tyranitar is such a cool Pokemon. Like it's just like this thing where it's like this elephant in the room. Oh yeah, where you think, okay, why the fuck is this here? This doesn't belong here. This is a Pokemon that you usually would expect Master League. I mean, it's a pseudo legendary, and now all of a sudden it's always trash in every league. And all of a sudden, like one specific Great League meta, this thing is amazing, and trash in everything else again. I don't know, but this thing is amazing. I can just highly recommend it to you. Here I just farmed down the Azumarill. It's kind of the problem with Skunking over other poison types. It's just, yeah, Azumarill matchup, you have to basically use 2 shields or like throw all the crunches immediately, which is not always the nicest thing to do. So you can Sabler resist everything here with our nice, beautiful Tyranitar. Of course, everything's still gonna hurt. This thing is like squishy as hell, but it's hilarious and good. Here my opponent has a Weezing mode. I thought, that's crazy. That's like really crazy. But he also has a Tyranitar. I was like, okay, this game is lost now. At least get to one move here, get his shield. I can go into my Skunk Tank. But the cool thing about his Tyranitar is that it's not Shadow, otherwise I think he would be able to farm me down in time. You get the defense drop, which basically gives me the Shadow damage now. And we get the defense drop and we can get to the crunch just in time. Gonna be able to KO this, he can farm me down, but can we farm him down before he gets to 2 moves? He gets to the Sludge Bomb here and we barely are able to farm him down in time. Good game there to my opponent, really cool game. And next up we have Drapion against us. And Toxicroak. Doesn't look too good, to be honest, right now. I don't know how we want to win this. This was a mistake, I shouldn't have shielded this as well. The reason being, I don't get to the next move. If I went for crunch, I think I would have got to 2 crunches. I think that would be the right play, but here now I have to basically let this go, hit some damage on myself already. I'm gonna go for 1 Bug Buzz. I just hope that I can maybe get him lower enough so he doesn't get too many moves against my Tyranitar off here. And he swaps out at the same time. It's an S-Cav and that's gonna be a good game. 2 fighters basically in the back are just not really good for 2 dark types in the back. Here we have a Shadow Scizor. Maybe it's my team, I don't actually even know anymore. I played this bet just like at 2 AM last night, so yeah, I have to see. I actually go into my Tyranitar because I know that I can take the Night Slash better. He goes into a Azumarill, which kinda tells me already that he most likely has some dark type in the back. And I think I still have a play here though. I can go into my Skunk Tank, farm some extra energy. Skunk Tank with energy is always really nice. This thing has good coverage and can deal with nearly everything. I'm gonna be able to catch the move perfectly on my Wormadam, and it's actually an Exeter, which I didn't expect. It's a Mandibuzz in the back, so not my team, but close to my team. Basically just the Flying Umbreon instead of the Umbreon. And we can go for a Flamethrower, but it does not seem to be a game that we can win, or can we? I think he has energy on the Scissor and he most likely gonna win this game with that. Goes the Area Ace here. Can we KO him with this Flamethrower? Is this enough? I don't even know. It is actually enough, but yeah, here's a move on the Scissor. Good game there. Basically the team I showcased in the yesterday's video, which also really had a lot of views already, and like I saw people hitting Legend with that already, and it was like 1 day old, and I was like, Not even like it's a few hours old, which was like cool to see that people actually use my teams and gain some elo with that. I had actually more people telling me that they went very positive with my team. So I definitely take that. Yeah, Swallows is actually a problem for most of my teams I've built recently. Maybe I should also make a team around Swallows. I really enjoy that Pokemon. Right now, I'm actually struggling to find a new team other than this one right now. I don't know. I tried something with Morwell, didn't work out. I tried something with my Alolan Marek, didn't really work out and didn't feel great. Maybe it's time for Swallows. Who knows? Swallows looks really good right now in the meta in general. If you can avoid the Azumarill, you're fine. And here we have the Jillison against us, which gonna come down to the wire. I think you're gonna win this. If I caught one move here, I would have been fine, but yeah, if I didn't catch the move there, so sadly I couldn't win this game anymore. Jillison was just too strong. It's always a problem for me to have a 4-turn quick move against a 4-turn quick move. Yeah, Hex is 4-turn. Oopsie. No, I am 4-turn. He is 3-turn. Don't mind me, please. Everybody gonna like comment again how stupid I am. He can farm me down, which is bad. But as well, by the way, you see the AV of my Wormadam. I powered that up recently and I just didn't have a better one. I hope we get like an event for that. Maybe for the Sinnoh remix we get a Sinnoh event, which would make some sense, I guess. Where you maybe get this thing in a better version, but yeah, you kind of want XL. But yeah, it's really difficult to get a good one because they basically never spawn. Or recently when they spawned they were in quests, and quest IVs are basically the thing that I have here as well, I think. That is not good, and yeah, it's also the IVs but that you kind of wanted earlier before XL. Now you can XL that thing and it's even better there. And we barely win here against this Crustle because Skunking is a beast. And we can just two-shot this thing easily. Against Drapion, I usually swap out. It's not always the best idea to swap out, I don't know. It depends, it's not the worst matchup in the lead, even though it's like Dark type against me. At least it has the part Poison typing, which makes the matchup a bit easier, a bit better. Still not winnable, but a bit better at least. We can actually go for the Flamethrower here, and we already have shield advantage. And now we gotta actually get switch advantage as well, like you see how crazy this Skunking is. And we have the Tyranitar now against this Frostless. And he doesn't like Tyranitar, I guess. So he's just gonna surrender. Tyranitar, Crustle, both of them are really, really nice. He has Swallows against us. Maybe I copy this team, let me see. Swallows with Wormadam in the back. Kinda makes sense, but also kinda not. It's Bug Bite Wormadam, which is interesting. I should have went for Flamethrower there, I would have just one-shot that thing, and now he can farm me down. But actually it throws before, which I like. And the cool thing now is I can go into my own Wormadam and get a ton of energy, and that's all I really wanted. Because now I can get to a move against the Swallows, where that swaps in here. He has the shield. And I can swap into my nice Tyranitar, farm all the way down. Should be able to KO him before he gets to another move. Yep. And now it depends on what he's going into now. He goes into a Tentacruel, we can go for the Stone Edge. This gonna hurt. And he just gonna surrender. Good game there, bye bye. Next up, Beedrill, a really good lead for us. Goes into Azu. Again, I kind of misplayed that, I think. I went for the Crunch now, but I think I still have to shield twice or something. I got the defense drop actually. I think I have to shield, yeah. Because I swapped out so late, because I was already locked into the confusion, which is always a problem. So this was not the best play, and he actually no-shielded this as well, and I thought, okay, yeah, this game is over now. Good game to my opponent, there's nothing really I can do. He can KO me, he has 2 shields, and he has an Umbreon in the back, which doesn't really... Even though we have a Dark type here with the Tyranitar that resists every move there, it still is not the best matchup. I thought this game is clearly over at this point, there's nothing really we can do. Maybe we can get a shield here with the Bug Buzz, but yeah, that Umbreon just gonna destroy me. Even like Foul Play does like 33% or something against Tyranitar. Because Tyranitar is just a squishy boy, it's just more about the quick move damage with this thing. But also, you saw it there, he can farm me down, he goes to the Last Resort. He goes to a Foul Play here, I think. And yeah, this game is basically over on not 1 HP and a Tyranitar going. It's just like so nice. This thing was like so much fun to play. We have a Shiftry here. I remember this game. This thing completely destroys me. Sadly, my lead cannot do anything against Shiftry. If I went for the Bug Buzz version, we had no problem against this team whatsoever because we would KO the Shiftry and the Obstagoon easily. I don't know what my opponent does against Charmers or something, but I guess he just doesn't care. But yeah, if I just had the right quick move there, would have been so, yeah, it was so easy to win this game. I just had to hope they shield this here, which he doesn't, and this is basically game over already. I have to try to catch the move there, which didn't work. And yeah, no, there's nothing I can do there anymore. So, good game to my opponent. Shiftry kinda smacks me now. But it's the only Shiftry I've ever seen in this cup yet. I actually want to make a video about Shiftry as well, but I have to see. We have NiRiain against us, and we have to swap out, of course. And my opponent goes actually into a Golbat, which I like. It's a Shadow one as well, so he has to shield, you know. I think I can realign, if I'm not wrong. I think I can just no-shield the first one, all moves are resisted, and shield the second one and farm down. Yep, and now I can realign my Pokemon, and it's looking pretty nice. He goes into the Nidoqueen, which is really good for me, because now he's locked into this thing against my Tyranitar. Goes to the last resort, I don't really care about this too much. Goes for a foul play, it's fine. And I'm gonna try to get close to my second move. It's still gonna be a close game though. I have to throw my charge move there. If I don't get the shield or if I don't KO this, it's gonna be bad. I sadly just barely miss out of the crunch there. Can we KO this thing in time though? He has still a shield left and 1 HP and we lose here. Sad, but good game to my opponent. Well played there. Very well played. Umbreon again against us in the lead. We're just gonna swap out there. Again, we have like 2 dark types in the back. The lead doesn't really like Umbreon. So we are fine with our backline. Goes into Nidoqueen, which has to shield, which I kind of like. I don't really mind that. Also, he stayed in a bit with the Umbreon, which means he's kind of stuck into that if I swap out later on. I can just go, I should go immediately into my Wormadam. That was kind of a mistake. I'm gonna swap out now immediately at least. And let's see what he has in the bag. It's Jealous, and then this does not look too good, sadly. Bubble Beam, we can go for the Crunch here. Crunch gonna get the last shield there. And we just barely get to the move in time, which is really nice now, as we can get some damage still against the Umbreon. And now we have to hope that we can get to a Bug Buzz and an Iron Head in time. We get to the Bug Buzz first. Bug Buzz, I think, has a chance to lower the opponent's attack or defense. I think defense, actually. Which doesn't really matter, as we just have to go for 1 Iron Head and this thing is going to be gone anyway. You cannot farm down with Confusion, of course. This thing is super spammy, but it doesn't really help him, as he's gonna surrender now. Good game there. Obstagoon against us now. Really bad. We have so many bad leads here though. But it's not really the problem because we have more like an ABB line again. And here my opponent stays in and get the defense drop, which is really nice for me because my poison jab damage gonna add up now. And as well as you're gonna see here right now, I think I'm gonna get, yeah, I'm just gonna KO this thing. And now I have realignment. I can avoid the Marek on my Wormadam, which is beautiful. I can shield here against this Bone Club. He can land another one, but it doesn't really matter too much. I'm just gonna do like, yeah, 50%. Goes into Frostless. I'm gonna get the last shield. I can swap out in time, get to an Iron Head, and I should be able to win this game easily. So good game there to my opponent. Even though we lost lead again, and yeah, we're just gonna come back there with the Tyranitar, being able to just destroy my opponent. And next up we have a shiny Shadow Scissor. It looks so good. It's in my opinion the best looking shiny in the game. The shiny and shadow together looks like so good for this thing. It's just amazing. I finally also have one, but of course bad IVs. But really cool that he has something like this here. Of course, could be my team again. We have to see. Most likely not. I mean, Mandibus. Do you have Az on the back then? That'll be interesting. Go to the aerial AC. It's Drapion. Okay. So this time double dark. I think if you play Scissor, you have to have something like Azumarill or like a water type in the back, because there are some fire types here as well, with like Mawile having the fire move. They have the Marek around. You kind of want coverage for that. So here we can smack this thing down. We can smack down this Mandibus, and he cannot do anything here anymore. I just go for the Crunch to get the debuff, but we didn't get the debuff here sadly, so we're gonna farm him down. And this is gonna be a very good game. Next up we have Swilus against us in the lead. And we can go for our Skunking again. Doesn't look too good though. Like Swilus are always like kind of a problem for this team. Just because you have a Confusion user in the lead. We have a Golbat here to say swap again. And we wouldn't know what he has on the back. Yeah, at least we put him pretty low, but he can go for a move. Yeah, I think it's only a poison thing if I remember correctly. Exactly. I have to swap out immediately anyway. Let's see what he has in the back. It's Azumarill. This game is basically over, I think. The only thing that I can really do here right now is hope that he shields this Stone Edge. Which he does, okay. Maybe he throws a move against me. Yeah, it doesn't. But maybe I can farm him down in time and get to the Bug Buzz. We have to see. He goes for a Play Rough, so he doesn't have the Hydro Pump. This looks like a win to me, because we should be able to get to the Bug Buzz. Thanks all for watching. See you on the next video. I don't know which team I'm going to use there, but definitely going to be a very cool team. See ya then.